morning. It's Matthew Livian Vidal. Just want to say a quick few words in regards to my new book that's just been released. There you go, the source. It's on ebook and also on paperback. It's out in shops soon. It's out on Amazon. I wrote it myself. It's about the law of attraction. It looks at various aspects of the law of attraction. And first, it explains the law itself and goes into details, the history, who it was created by, such as Thoth and Atlantis and so on and so forth. Then it goes on to talk about the law of self, the law of belief, the law of energy, the law of abundance, the law of gratitude, the law of polarity. Then it goes on to speak about the laws of cause and effect, the law of laughter, and the law of vibration. Now, all these laws are based around the law of attraction, as I mentioned. They all have their own independent way of thinking and actions that would need to take place for the law to have an effect within your life. For example, the law of cause and effect. Every cause has an effect. So therefore, the law of cause and effect is teaching you the ins and outs of the law itself, how to go about not manipulating the law, but understanding the law and learning to respect the law and why the law is so important on a day-to-day basis. The other aspect I wanted to point out was that I speak about my journey and where I've been and where I've come from and some of the struggles. I think sometimes authors don't put that in because they say they give too much of themselves away. Personally, I believe that if you're going to write about a subject and you've been through it, readers want to know about your journey. I mean, you don't write 17 chapters based upon it, obviously. Just a brief summary or a page will be sufficient. I've also spoke about the Emerald Tablet, which is what the law was created on, which was created by Thoth, who was a Atlantean, but he was first begun to be a Egyptian pharaoh. He designed and created the hieroglyphics that we all know today. I was lucky enough to work with his energy many years ago, and still do today. Some of my books that I write are assisted by him. Not so much directly now, but he does send information and channels for me and ideas for me to work towards. So, or if I get stuck and I have writer's block, I meditate and visit him and ask for his guidance and understanding about how I can get over this visitor's block or this writer's block, visitor's block. Right. Also, I do the translation of the Emerald Tablet, which this is how the book's set out. If you can see it, hang on, give us one moment. That's how the book's written. There's two versions I've done. This version is a manual. Yeah. It shows you a bit more in depth. There's lots of things you can do, spaces and examples that you can look at to help record some of the things you've achieved and keep this safe. This is like the writer's guide. When interesting scenario. When I decided to put the picture on, I mean, it was like, well, that's a bit of an ego thing. It's not. I mean, I feel, I want to own this. I feel it's imperative to show who I am. I mean, I'm not ashamed of who I am, what I look like. This is the face God gave me, obviously. But I like that. I like that picture. I chose this picture because you see me with a cross because I'm descended from ancient Egyptians. And when I visited Egypt many moons ago, can't remember what year it was. I think it's 2008. I was well respected. I mean, it was really unreal. And I think that's what inspired me to write this book. This is my second book, and I like to call the saga of the called Gnosis, or Gnostics. It means knowledge. And the first book was Memories of an Angel. The second book, obviously, is a source. And my second book, my third book, I should say, written, and my fourth book I've written, just been proofed and ready to go to press sometime early this year. So look out for that. I just want to say a big thank you to people who are going to buy this and who have bought it. And you know what? It's not just limited to books. It's limited to ebooks. I've written in such a way that you can use it as like a template. So you can do bullet points and then you can work through it. Talks about the vision board. Explains the vision board. I also teach the law of attraction. So it's been very beneficial over the last couple of years when I'm through my transitional stages of my life. So anyway, to round it up, let me just say the law of attraction. Subscribe if you can to my YouTube, and check out my webpage. It's been updated, so it's going to have a lot more information about courses I'm doing, and also about the comment books. So, and also has links to my YouTube channel, and more videos that I'll be doing and posting. Also beginning to write a blog, but that's coming very slow. But it's been a bit of a challenging time. I don't feel it's right. I don't feel Spirit has given me the opportunity to be able to commit to writing a blog. So what I've been doing is kind of blogging through videos. So I'm committed to try and do 1 video a week or 2 videos a week. I'm trying to push myself to do 2 videos a week. So hopefully by the end of a month, that's 2 for 8 videos. So I think it'll be, you should be literally bored of me by then, won't you? But no, the reality is like everything I'm going to be talking about is going to be really stuff that you can really, that makes sense, you know, and none of this heavy stuff. I mean, I was watching videos the other day and it was really, really intense. And I can see why some people get frightened by quantum mechanics and quantum physics and the law of attraction and spirit and paranormal and all that stuff, because sometimes people, I think some of the writers forget that there's key ways to write and there's heavy ways to write. So I think people who get introduced into this, it's always good to be out there, don't get me wrong. It's important for people to understand where they're coming from and where authors have been. I also put on the back the history of me and my first introduction when I was only 21 to Archangel Gabriel, my dear brother. And then, but I was really practicing about 4 years before that, so I was probably about 17. But really, when I got my major calling, you know, the many are called, but they're choosing a few. The few is when I was 21 or 2021. But yeah, and that's recorded in Memories of an Angel. That's what it's about. So yeah, again, the source. You can pick it up on Amazon. Yeah, subscribe and leave me a message and a comment, and I'll come back to you. Love and light. Take care of yourself.